afternoon, happy Sunday we're on. It's been a full week since I last done my first YouTube video and a lot has happened. It's been a bit of an emotional roller coaster. And where do I start? I'll start with what I plan to do. I plan to do 3 TikTok videos a day with 2 hours of studying a day. I have more or less kept to that. I've done well with that part of it, but it has been quite draining. By the time Thursday came, I started to feel unwell. I started to feel hot, sweats, flushes, and I just felt knackered and I was having so many naps. I still feel tired today and I've slept so much. I don't know if it's a bug or being 36 now, it might be perimenopause. I don't know, I'll need to look into it and see what happens again. But that's the kind of direction my head's going in. So that has made things a wee bit more difficult, but I've pushed through and I've managed. And another thing, I got one of my TMAs back from my Open University tutor. There's one of my tutors that seemed a lot more strict than the other one, but he's an older guy and I feel like he knows his stuff. He knows how to pick out what I'm good at and pick out what I need to work on. But I'm starting to see a bit of a pattern coming from both my tutors. They're saying that I'm missing parts of the question out, and sometimes I'm coming up with totally different things than what's needed. They're saying that my work's good and I'm coming up with good ideas. There's a lot of wee tiny mistakes like spelling, and I need to work on that and get proofread when I'm finished. But I feel like he's trying to point me that I might be dyslexic without saying it. The first time I read it, that's not what I thought, but the second time I went back to read, something clicked to me and I realised he might be trying to say this, and it would kind of make sense when I think back on my life. I'm 36 years old, and if I have dyslexia, then I can't believe I've went my full life not knowing this, and it makes sense why I've struggled with a lot of things like my working memory and just trying to comprehend what people say sometimes. Dyslexia does not have any relation to how intelligent you are. You have really good things about you and you're very good at coming up with great ideas and seeing the bigger picture in things, which is me as well. So I have forwarded on an email to him explaining what I think and what my next steps should be. And I think Open University will fund that for me to get a test, and hopefully I'll get the extra support. But fingers crossed that I get an answer to this. I would just like to know at this point. So today I'm in work and I think I just want to look back on everything that I planned on doing to see if I need to change anything up. But I just need to settle my mental loads. I'm feeling like I've been thinking about it a lot recently and it's taking it out of me. So I think the main thing now is to start to educate myself on dyslexia. I have been doing that and I'm quite surprised by a lot of the details in it that I didn't really expect. But I'm preparing myself in case this is the case, and I'm not going to look at it as something really bad. I'm going to take it as maybe a good thing. Maybe it's something I have to know to work harder and push through the obstacles. There was a lot of nice things that happened this week as well. I'm going away on holiday in a couple of weeks with my partner and my son. My son's 8. I've got a daughter that's 16 as well, but she's at a point in her life where she's not really wanting to go abroad with me. She doesn't really like the heat. It's not really her thing at the moment, which is absolutely fine. She was offered to go and she said no thank you. But having that mum guilt, you do want to do something with her in the holidays. So I asked her what her idea of things would be to do, and she says she would love to do an overnight stay and just order in room service. She loves the idea of that. Watch movies and go to the spa. And then in the morning she wants somewhere that has a buffet breakfast. She's very much a foodie. So I booked that for the Monday before I go on holiday. So I'm spending a bit of time with her. And then Gran will keep an eye on her when I'm away. I'm only away for the 5 days anyway. And then the kids will be back at school. So I do need to get everything organised before I go away. I need to make sure I've got all the uniforms in, school bags, because when we get back, that's when they start back the next day basically, so I will have no time. So I need to get that done. I need to get through everything with my course, and I just need to keep chipping away at TikTok and YouTube, and hopefully I'll keep on top of doing a video every week that's a bit longer than my wee short videos. But I hope to do one that's more out and about, showing you my day to day. Hopefully I feel better next week and I can take the camera along and you can see what my day to day looks like. But thanks anyone watching. I've got loads to share about my life, and I'm having quite a love for content creation just now. So if you hit the wee subscribe button, you can see me on my journey. Hopefully in a year's time, I'll look totally different, in a whole different place, hopefully feeling more confident, and it might help you if you're on a similar journey to mine and you're in a similar position. But thank you for watching.